Hey guys, it's ADW, and today Sun and Moon is out. It's been out for a while. I haven't done any uh, content since it came out, mostly because I don't have enough time for it. But yeah, today I thought I might as well get into recording an actual live. I have played a bit. Most of it's been OU though, so I haven't done that much Ubers, mostly because a lot of the really cool new stuff is in OU. Uh, Even though I'm not good enough at OU to really get a consistent win rate, but it's still really fun because stuff like Tapu Koko is really sweet to use, and also the Ultra Beasts are also really cool. I don't think they have that much potential in Ubers though. But quickly before we get into this, I really want to talk about what I think does have potential in Ubers, and that is this Pokemon right here, the new Moon Legendary, which I've named after a great astrophysicist. Um, anyway, just lost my train of thought talking about Neil deGrasse. But anyway, I really feel like this thing has a lot of potential in Ubers. I'm running specs on this team. If you look at this team, it might seem a bit familiar. That's because it's basically the team I used last week, only I've replaced the Darkrai with Lunala. And I am very confident right now that Lunala is going to completely take over the niche that Darkrai currently has in the Ubers tier, which is a extremely hard-hitting Pokemon that specifically hits defoggers really hard. Uh, and you can't do much in return to it because, like, Darkrai used to have Dark Void that it would use to just put stuff to sleep, and then it could Dark Pulse your Lotties and your Arceuses. Well, not so much the Arceuses, but the Lotties and Garatinas that people used to have. Darkrai used to be really good for beating those. Problem is that the most major change this generation, without a doubt, is that in Ubers, is that Dark Void got nerfed and it now has 50% accuracy, meaning that it's a lot harder to hit stuff and go to sleep. It's important to note that if you're still building stuff with Darkrai, you want to use Hypnosis now because it actually has higher accuracy than Dark Void because of this. But yeah, because of that, it's just a lot more inconsistent. Like Darkrai can't OHKO stuff, so it'll either Nasty Plot or 2-hit KO stuff usually. And now you need more. And if your opponent gets one turn sleep, then they just wake up and knock you out. So you can, even if you can get them asleep, you still have to rely on that. So it's just so much more random at this point that I really feel like it's going to drop significantly in usage, and this thing's really going to take over its niche. So what I basically did was I rebuilt that last team, only I'm using Lunala over Darkrai now. Got this, again, this awesome, I even have the same nicknames, Darkrai, Excadrill, Stealth, or sorry, not Stealth Rock, Rock Polish, Primal Groudon, and based on what I've been doing, I feel like Stone Edge is actually probably a better move on this. Maybe Rock Slide. I'm forgetting what the ups and downs of both of them are. Let's just use Stone Edge for now, though, because it's stronger. And then I've got Geozern, keeping the same Arceus, what's it called, Dragon, and then this thing is the new thing. This is kind of taking over Salamance's role as kind of beating Primal Groudon and Arceus, and at the same time this is a bit more of a switch into Lunala, because Lunala is very hard to switch into. Like, pretty much Yveltal and Arceus Dark switch into it, and that's it. That's another advantage that this Pokemon has over Darkrai. Moongus Beam. There's so many other things that I could show about specific niches that Darkrai fills that this thing fills better. But all in all, Ghost is also much better offensive typing than Dark ever could be. So yeah, let's try out this team with that in mind. I've played a few games, haven't actually lost with this team yet, and he has Kiram White, which is really hard for this team to deal with. But he also has very few. He has 2 Zern switch-ins. Kiram White's going to be very difficult to deal with, though. It really is. And he is just immediately let off with something, which leads me to believe that that's probably Groudon. So I'm going to lead off with this, set up rocks. And yeah, like, just because he let off with it so quick, this is a little trick I found. If people turn on the battle timer like within 2 seconds, it means they're going to use a very obvious lead Pokemon. In this case, it was his Groudon. So he's going to immediately switch into his Evoltal. Do I need to keep this? I really don't. Am I faster than this? These things don't usually run speed, so I probably am. Is there anything else I'm going to want to need this for? I don't know what his Arceus is, but honestly, I feel like... Why did he switch in directly like that? Maybe he predicted the rocks, and... Let's just get a Toxic off on this. I'm fine with letting this thing go down. Because now, I'm not going to set up yet because he has 2 really strong counters in this. I don't want this thing to go down because it's my main way of KOing Kiram White. So like he can switch this thing directly in, and that's fine because now I get to go directly into my what's it called, Primal Groudon. I'm kind of wondering if I should just drop Swords Dance and run for Stone Edge instead of Fire Punch on Groudon. Because I like having a 100% accurate move. Anyway, that's not going to do anything, but... Ooh, he really doesn't have any counters for this. I just click... Wow. Yeah, I just click Rock Polish, and what does he have for this? Like, I'm faster than this now. Please hit. Awesome. He's in... This is great position for me. You could actually lose right now. Like, you remember how I was saying that, what's it called? This guy right here, Galio is probably going to be the weaker one. That is a perfect example of it right there. What it did was it just totally gave me a free switch into my Primal Groudon, and now Primal Groudon is going to do a ton. Please. Oh, he's Scarf. Okay. I'm not EV'd to outspeed that? Huh. So he's probably going to, what's it called? Sucker Punch me or something here. But I'm kind of willing to let that happen. Because now I bring in my Xerneas, and I click Geomancy, and I win. Like, Hidden Power Ground KOs Solgaleo at this range. Yet another reason why Solgaleo isn't the strongest Mon. Does HP Ground? I feel like Moonblast might even do more at this range. No, this is just like Primal Groudon, where it resists Moonblast and is weak to HP Ground, and so HP Ground does more. Yeah, I win. He has to have like Arceus Steel or something to beat me. Yeah, this does not take a Moonblast. And he says GG. You too. What kind of Arceus is he? Oh, I guess we're not going to find out. That's unfortunate. These battles also might be a little easy. Yeah, like I was saying, these battles might be a little easy for me because I am currently really low ranked. Slash rating Ubers. Oh. Let's just do slash rating. You can see Pokebank Ubers, I'm at 1175. It's really bad. But I don't know what is up with this. This looks like an indie team to me. But, like, rocks are super huge, so I think this is a pretty perfect lead. As he leads with Oricorio, this might have some potential, different kinds of Oricorio, that is, might have some kind of potential in lower tiers, where stuff can use, or like, mons that know Quiver Dance are actually pretty good. But especially this high up here in Ubers, I really don't see how this thing has much potential. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm just going to sack my Excadrill here and then, like, send in, like, which has a better chance of winning here. I think Zern has my best chance of winning here. So I just send in Zern, Geomancy, and win. Yeah, like, he just loses now. He needs to... if he has Thunder Wave, he has a potential to get past this, but he doesn't. So yeah, good game. And I need to swap out, what's it called? Swords Dance for Fire Punch on this thing. Because unlike my last team, this team isn't as strong per se versus, what's it called? Versus Ho-Oh, because I don't have Mega Salamence on this team, and I don't necessarily want to, that crit didn't matter, I don't necessarily want to use my Yveltal to beat Ho-Oh, and yeah, he just leaves. That crit didn't matter, but yeah. Anyway, so where was I? Also on Lunala, unlike Darkrai, it doesn't get, like... Well, it does get Thunder, but it's just not as great of a matchup versus Ho-Oh as Darkrai has the potential to be. If it has Thunder, that is. Because +2 Thunder KOs, what's it called? It KOs Ho-Oh. So yeah, in general, this team just isn't as strong versus Ho-Oh, which is kind of why I wanted to put... Rock Slide on there. But anyway, we can get another game right now because that guy's not going to come back. And if he does, I just click Moonblast like 5 times and win. Okay, I just click Moonblast a few times and win again. This is... I am going to want to use HP Ground for... This thing's really annoying. And yeah, I want to use HP Ground for it. But again, this guy just... If he gives me just the potential to set up with my Xerneas, I just win. As he leads with this thing. I've only seen this thing once, and the time I did see it, it was in OU, and I actually lost to a sub-CM set, but this thing comes in. This thing's decent. Don't think it has that much potential in Ubers, though. Just, maybe it... Nah, this Primal Groudon. Yeah, the Primal Groudon just comes in here, sets up. Yeah, like, I think I just... This is where Swords Dance could be annoying, because this thing has this really annoying ability that boosts its defense every time it gets hit. But I think I'm just going to Rock Polish, as he brings in the Drampa. And then Precipice Blades KOs this. I think this thing actually wins. Mudsdale actually might even be a decent counter to this, but nah. So this is, again, Intense Sun breaks that, and like even if he hadn't used Aqua Jet, because of Emergency Exit, he wouldn't have gotten the attack off. It's a pretty interesting ability, Emergency Exit, but I don't think it has that much potential in Ubers. Now here, I want to Fire Punch because it doesn't have bad accuracy, and even after the stamina... Okay, that was really lucky getting the burn there. The high horsepower could have hurt me a lot, potentially to the point where I was in range at And he doesn't have any priority moves. But I was going to say maybe he could KO my Groudon if he had gotten off the full power, high horsepower. But because he got off the burn, I'm pretty sure that Groudon's just going to finish off winning again. Again, sorry I'm not that high up now. Oh, by the way, this game's probably over, right? Yep. So I'm going to turn on the timer. Oh no, I've disconnected. I'll be right back. Of course, it figures I would get booted out of that game. Yeah, unfortunate. It's going to be a long road till I start getting competitive battles. Got my dude Ash Ketchum right here. Yeah. Dude just got his fresh Dragonite, thinks... Okay, what's the quickest way to beat this guy? Is it Groudon or is it Xerneas? You know what, I feel like just setting up with either of them is probably going to be fine. Venu does wall that, but otherwise, And if he really wants to Rapid Spin with this, I can go into Lunala. And then knock it out with a Moongus Bean. Oh, I see. Okay, awesome. Good. Easy points. Okay, this is great. Get this out. Okay, get this out right now. But Lunala beats like half his team. Fucking Chansey. No, Chansey. I hate that thing. But Yveltal also does a ton here. And Vesuvius could clean up later. Wait, he left? Okay, I kind of feel like I'm going to just lead off with Why Not, because it has really good lead matchup, and then we just claim victory. Hopefully his internet's as bad as mine. Like, I know it's kind of mean to this guy, but I just don't want to face, like, the stolly of a team. Like, I have a really good matchup versus it, sure, but it's going to take me a while to do. And then I'm not going to get that many points from it because we're still on the low ladder. But yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he's not coming back. But yeah. Let's just get into another one. Okay, this is a more legitimate battle. Probably like the first legitimate battle we've actually had today. Okay, he's Once you kill, what's it called, Salamence and Yveltal, this thing has a really good shot at winning. I'm not sure if he has removal. That should be Defog Arceus, but turns on the timer. I suspect that this is going to be just lead Groudon. We set up rocks. He Precipice Blades. I'm just going to EQ then. If he wants to set up rocks, then I can just Rapid Spin them away. Okay, he's bulky lead. I'm going to predict him to go into Yveltal. Actually, no, I'm going to Moongus Beam. I don't want to risk him getting up rocks. Or do I? Nah. If I get rid of Yveltal, that's such a... Like... Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm... No, he's faster than me. And he's going to, like, knock off me. Not sure if that kills, though. But I want to keep Arceus Dragon for Mence. But that's a really awesome trade for me. Because, like, you can send that in, but now Groudon's really good versus his team. And leaving deleted Fire Punch, of course. In comes Arceus Water. That's really bad. That's not a smart move by him. I set up versus this. Like, you get rid of the rocks, sure, but now you kind of lose. Okay. Maybe he's going to be lame. He has to go into Mence. Yep. Awesome. On the other hand, now I am going to have to I'm going to have to beat Geozern now. Or he could give me more potential to win. Yeah, that's why. Oh dear, he has Shadows. Yeah, I lose. Okay, that's our first loss. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten too excited to kill Mence. And maybe I should have played my Zern checks better there. Like, that's just like all the big things. But anyway, he's got as he leads this, I'm just gonna go straight into Zern. This thing comes in. I know I'm making plays really fast here, but just trying to deal with this stuff as fast as it comes up. Goes for Lava Plume. That's going to be a free Toxic for me. This thing comes in. I feel like he's going to go into Giratina O here. Or he could stand in Toxic. Okay, he's sad that he missed. I've been getting really lucky here, though. Like, seriously. He really doesn't have a whole lot to switch into this. He can bring this thing in, sure, but again, I'm still in a good position because it got damage off on this thing. Kind of want to set up here. Yep. I think the HP ground... Oh no, he's Spadef. Okay, that's fine. It's fine by me. I don't have Fire Punch. I know I stopped. I should really need to keep talking, but the name of the game right now for me is to just keep offensive pressure on him as much as I can. Like, he really doesn't have much to switch into Moonblast. He doesn't want to stay in here because then he's really dead. Actually, he does outspeed me, but actually... Now he really doesn't have any switch-ins to this thing. At the same time, I kind of want to go into this, get up some rocks. And he has Hex Giratina. So, like, okay. Or he can just get rid of his Groudon. That's really good. Guess it is kind of dead at this point, but it's kind of also lead. But it's still a good deal for me. And sure, I'll double down with this. And he forfeits. I'm not sure if he should have forfeited there. That game still have a lot to play out in it. Anyway, we've got an OU team here. Ghost 3021. Interesting name, sir. I don't see his removal, though. Is that his best move for me? Does he not have jump kick? Oh, he does. Okay. But now I can just Sucker Punch him, force him out. Or just kill him. Either way, that's fine by me. In comes the Slash. And Sucker Punch is actually a really nice play because, yeah, that. And Sucker Punch is a really good play here too, because I'm banded. Just like me kill half his team with Sucker Punch. I feel like Lunala just wins now. Okay, please don't be offensive. Good. Scarm needs to come in now. Which is fine by me. Citrus Berry? What? And then we are faster than this, so we can just KO it with Ice Beam. And if not, we've got other stuff on it. Wow, that thing's bulky. And he shouldn't have used Nature's Madness there. Should have knocked me out at very least. But yeah. Anyway, I think that on here, don't we... Oh yeah, it was on here. Fire Punch. That's what we wanted. Yeah. What? Okay. You see those two Pokemon right there? Everything else makes sense, but... What is this guy doing? Again, low ladder. Just find the stuff like this. Rocks are kind of big. Not the biggest thing in the world. How do I deal with... I guess Vikavolt kind of gives Drill a free switch in. Or I could just forfeit. I wonder what our rating is like right now. We'll see when this battle starts. Oh. Let's see. Bookbank Uber's 1271, almost to 1300. Cool. Good game. Alright, I think we need to get like one more legitimate one. Let's leave it at that. If I get another guy with just one Magurna, then I'm just... Okay, this is kind of an interesting team. This could be an in-game team. Actually, no, this is... He probably chose the wrong tier. This looks like it's non-Pokebank Ubers. I'm not sure if non-Pokebank Ubers is available yet, though. But he's done the battle timer immediately, which leads me to believe he's chosen a fairly obvious lead, i.e. Firmarisa. And it doesn't look like he has removal, so I kind of feel like leading off with Drill, getting up rocks. If this thing could hurry up. So he's going to lead off with Lunala. I'm fine with just getting up my rocks, and I'm faster than it. Okay then, I'm going to Toxic it. He needs to have like Refresh. Oh, this is like the new Calm Mind Lugia, is it? You need to use Moonlight like right now. I'm not sure why I didn't make this double sooner. Actually, I want a Sucker Punch. Yeah. Because that way, if he roosts, then I kill him with Toxic, and if he doesn't roost, then he just gets walled. Anyway, I'm going to bring this thing in just to see what he's going to do. Baneful Bunker. Isn't that like a move that does like extra damage or something when you're poisoned? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. You know, Lunala kind of just clicks Moongust Beam 4 times and gets 4 knockouts. That crit didn't matter. I'm Specs. I'm pretty sure I even knock out Greninja with this. Yeah. Oh, as he is actually gonna live. I'm fine with doubling down with this, though. Because, like, now I kind of want to go into why not and U-turn. Oh, awesome. Actually, no, I want a U-turn here. Alright, sorry about that. Looks like I'm going to have to go at the end of this battle, so yeah, but that looks like that's going to be right about now because I'm setting up Geomancy now, and there's just no way he can beat me. He might outspeed me now, but there's no way he can live the Moonblast, and then his last 2 mons just get knocked out really easily. So yeah, as he forfeits, awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.